Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be telling you my favorite healthy cookbooks that I like to use to pretty much plan my meals throughout the week so that I set myself up for success. I also do have unhealthy cookbooks that I like that I'll make adjustments for, or I'll just splurge and make the unhealthy recipe. So I can go over those in another video, but without further ado, here are my 6 favorite healthy cookbooks. Okay. This one has surprised me a lot. I didn't think I was gonna like it, and I also didn't really know anything about Goop at the time. Their recipes on Goop actually seem like good. I've made a few, they're good. This cookbook, didn't think I was gonna like it. The Clean Plate, I love this cookbook. I have not made a single thing. Sorry, I was like trying to like tap myself so autofocus, but it looked like I was like, I have not made a single thing from this cookbook that has been bad. It is so good. So, a few of these things have become like staples in my diet. She has this sweet buckwheat porridge recipe that I love. I love it. I hate oatmeal. I always have. I love sweet buckwheat porridge now. It's my fave. These turkey burgers, like her salads. So half of the book is basically just recipes, and she splits it up in a really cool way. So you've got like bowls and smoothie bowls, etc. And then the back half is actually staples that she uses to cook with, like her no-mato sauce. It's a tomato sauce without tomatoes. Oh, excuse me. There are a few things in here that she doesn't use that I'll just like go and use. Like she doesn't use nightshades, aka tomatoes, because they can be inflammatory to some people. I love tomatoes. They don't bother me. I don't need an anti-inflammatory diet at the moment. So I just substitute like tomato sauce when she calls for no-mato sauce. She calls for chickpea miso. I can't find that. I have soy miso, so I'm going to use the soy miso that I have. So you can take like creative liberties upon yourself to just substitute like things that you might not have that she's calling for like the alternative for. So I've still found out that the recipes come out great. I absolutely love this cookbook, and I know she has a few others, but I don't have them and I haven't tried them, but I am so happy I purchased this cookbook. In the back she has like 5 detoxes that you can do following the recipes. I'm not looking to do that. I just like the healthy recipes that she provides. I think they're really creative, clean, unique, and they taste good. So it hits all the bases for me. Thank you, Gwyneth Paltrow. And I know on her website, Goop, she sometimes like does little controversial things. I'm not about like sticking a jade egg up my feminine parts. Like I don't endorse whatever she's always selling, but her recipes are good. I'll give it to her. Okay, this one will like bundle because it's the same person, and I got these recently because I got an Instapot air fryer. Changed my life. Skinny Taste, one and done, and fast and slow. So basically Skinny Taste one and done. It's for your Instant Pot, slow cooker, air fryer, sheet pan, skillet, Dutch oven, and more. Again, every recipe that I've made has been a hit. She splits it up throughout the book based on like if you're using an Instant Pot, if you are using a skillet, and I have made like a lot of these recipes. Literally not a bad recipe that I've made, and they're good. And if you do Weight Watchers, she actually has a whole chart for every recipe she has in her books online that has the points and everything. So like my mom does Weight Watchers, so these would be great for her because she doesn't even have to like plug every ingredient in. She can just look at the Weight Watcher points. So I really love that. It's she gives you like the macros for everything. So like for example, the macros are here. She'll give you a little description here, and then like the ingredients and directions. So it's amazing. This one is actually just entrees. So if you're looking for dinners, there's like 140 recipes in here for dinners. So I love that. I love that she has Instant Pot and air fryer ones, as well as like basic ones that you can make in the stove or on the oven. And then this one, ooh, I originally bought the one and done, and then I had to go buy this one because I loved her book so much. And this one has breakfasts, and then she separates the entrees based on like vegetarian, poultry, red meat. So, and then she has desserts too. So I like that there's like more options than just entrees. Once again, like photography is amazing. It's split up super well, and I haven't made a bad recipe yet, so I really love that. I use these books every single week to help me create meals for the week that I'm gonna have. This one, I really like her YouTube channel. It's Deliciously Ella, the plant-based cookbook. She has a ton of cookbooks, but I think this is the one that really like struck a chord. So I got it when I was vegan. I'm not vegan anymore, but a lot of my healthy cookbooks are vegan. So if I do want to add like an animal product like feta or chicken to it, I just will. But these are really great, actually. I've made only a couple recipes from here, but all the recipes that I've made from her have been hits. The only thing is the measurements are in like milliliters and milliliters and grams. So I have heard, and I have trial and error and found this out myself, you need to get a scale to measure things in grams. Don't just Google convert, because 100 grams of flour, like Google doesn't know the difference between like flour and sugar. It'll just tell you it's like a half a cup, whatever. That's just like, I don't really know what it is, but it's not, it's different. And you need to like do the grams, because you can't rely on Google. Your recipes will turn out bad. And I think a YouTuber like Nikki Vegan, she did a cookbook review on this, and she said the same thing. Like if you use the measurements in cups and you just convert it, it's not going to turn out the same. So you do have to kind of invest in a scale for that reason. But I do love the way that this one is set up as well. So she has like events where she's giving you the menus that she served at these events, and then she has like sweets. The sweets look amazing, and then soups and dips, falafel, breakfast. So one thing that I do really love from here is her berry chia pudding. It's good. When people tell me to make chia pudding with milk from a carton, like almond milk or something, no, you need to get your canned tinned coconut milk and mix it up. Like, it just makes it so much creamier, and yeah, it has more fat, but it'll fill you up longer. It's worth it, okay? And she, like, you make it, you just pulverize some blackberries in with it. It's really good. So I like this one a lot. Still have a lot more exploring to do with it, but just based on her reputation and the recipes I've made in here, it's a win. These next two, tried and true. I've had them for like 3 years and maybe 2 years. I've made so many recipes. I make these recipes all the time, and they're amazing. I also have her first cookbook, but I don't use it as much, so I'm just including this one. Oh, she goes. Oh, she glows. Every day. It's just everyday recipes. And at first when I got this, I didn't have her first cookbook. And I got this, I started reading people's reviews online, and they were like, oh, it's not as good. And I was kind of annoyed. I was like, I got the wrong cookbook. And half of the recipes are like desserts or like staples. And I was kind of mad. I wanted the entrees. And I was like, I don't need your tips and tricks, Angela. I don't need them. Like, a lot of desserts. And I'm halfway through the cookbook, okay? I was upset. But nevertheless, I decided to give it a shot. I'm so happy I did. Her staples are amazing. She has this lemon tahini dressing. It's so good. Her flourless almond butter brownies are literally the best brownies I've ever had, and they're like not that bad for you at all. They're gluten-free. There's not that much sugar in them. And every entree is amazing. Like, I have made entrees for crowds. Like, she has this one. I actually just pulled it up. This is embarrassing. Give me a sec. This always goes. It's the soba noodle salad. Oh my god. Like, everything in here is so good. I really like her breakfast recipes. She has some really cool ones, like these banana bread muffin tops that are healthy, and just a lot of things that I think are unique or maybe a healthier spin on something unhealthy. So I really love this cookbook. It has a lot of great staples as well as a lot of good other recipes. And this one, there is not a bad recipe that Dana Schultz has made. She has a blog called Minimalist Baker. Obsessed with it. I am not somebody that likes really drawing from like blogs. I just don't like being on my computer that much. So that's why I like to buy cookbooks, because I like to like hold it, and flip through it. I check her website every day to see if she has a new recipe up. I think she posts every 3 days, but sometimes she's off and I'm like, what the heck, Dana, where's the recipe? Like, everything is so good. I comment on her stuff all the time, like, I love you, this recipe was amazing, because I need her to know that I support her, because I just love her. So it's her everyday cooking. My boyfriend was gonna buy this cookbook and I was like, dude, don't, we're moving in together, like, you're gonna have it in a couple months. And he's like, I just can't wait, because it's just so good. Like, the photography is amazing, the instructions are clear. Oh my god, I have made these spiced buckwheat pancakes. They're so good. I have made pretty much, like, I feel like almost every recipe in here. She has these breakfast burritos, and it's all vegan, which is great. These vegan breakfast burritos, like, I never feel like I'm missing out on like any animal products when I eat anything by her. She just started converting her blog to not being vegan, which is cool, because I eat like poultry and dairy and stuff, so I think that's neat. But she does always give vegan alternatives. I think all her stuff is like generally always gluten-free, and she's like the Minimalist Baker, because it's always 30 minutes or less, 1 bowl or less, or like 10 ingredients or less. So it's totally feasible. I love everything she's doing, and these cookbooks I think are amazing if you want to help get inspired in the kitchen to cook healthy. Like I said, a lot of vegan ones, a lot of them have so many gluten-free options, and then you can always, add in whatever you want, if you want like a chicken breast or anything like that. So the ones that are vegan are these 3. The Deliciously Ella, the Oh She Glows, and the Minimalist Baker. And then the ones that are not vegan are the Skinny Taste ones and the Clean Plate. So I hope you guys pick up a copy of one of them. If you do, let me know in the comments. And if you like videos like this, please give a like so I know. And I can also keep doing cookbook reviews or ebook reviews, because I literally buy everything related to food cookbooks. I love them. I'm obsessed. I will do the work. I'll let you know what's good. Okay, bye guys. Have a good day.